Today we're going to discuss whether, if Manchester United have finally woke up out of their nightmare and their fans can start to dream. And one of the reasons for this is because Manchester United are synonymous for their wing play. And United have not had any pure exciting creative wing play for 10 years now since Nani and Valencia in the 2011-12 season. Nani was the skillful creative winger and Valencia was the direct pacey and powerful winger. United did have a spell where they had a resurgence of wing play. And that was when Project Restart began in the 1920 season where Rashford and Greenwood occupied the wide positions. But they were not wingers who constantly got down the byline and put crosses in, or were they wingers who were looking to create for their teammates often? What they gave United were a different threat down the wings. But it wasn't a creative threat, it was more of a counter-attacking threat and goal threat. And it was only effective because United had an unselfish striker in Martial who facilitated them. He was the link that held it together. Throughout the other years United have had a lopsided team when attacking, often only having one creative winger, so the threats will only come down one side. In the past with Januzaj down the right under Moyes. Or Martial down the left under Mourinho. Or Sancho on the left for Ole. Now finally Manchester United have balance on their wings with an equal threat from each side. You can go as far as to say United have two of the most creative wingers in Europe with Sancho and Anthony. And you can say a similar thing for the fullback positions. The last time United had good attacking fullbacks were Valencia as right back when he first got converted to a defender. And when Evra played at left back for United. But recently Manchester United have been using Shaw and Wan-Bissaka as their fullbacks. And their strengths lie in their one-on-one defensive abilities. They are probably the best in the league at those attributes, but because the role of the fullback has changed over the years in what is expected from the fullbacks attacking-wise. Shaw and Wan-Bissaka are not able to reach those levels, so now that United have Tyrell Malacia and Diego Dalot, who are able to offer more attacking attributes which will help out the wingers and make their game easier. And they are decent at defending, because mainly the new age fullbacks are better at attacking than defending. And finally in the midfield United have filled the position that fans have been crying out for. And that's the DM position filled by Casemiro, who is a physically strong midfielder, an excellent tackler, positionally good and is a mobile DM who will show for and demand the ball. He would bring a degree of control to the team. The last time United had a midfielder like this was Roy Keane in his later years. By having Casemiro playing DM, he can give United the option of playing with two number 8s with Casemiro sitting. Because if the two number 8s get caught up the field and Manchester United get countered on, Casemiro has the facilities to be combative with these pacey tricky wingers or strikers by tackling or using his physical strength to slow down their attack or by giving away a clever foul. Also United can have more steel if they want to deploy a double pivot and that will allow Casemiro to get forward and show his offensive abilities. If the other new signing in Eriksen holds, because he will more likely be the partner with Casemiro in the pivot. And with the signing of Eriksen who will bring an excellent passing range, a good pass selection and good ball retention. He is also very comfortable passing with both feet, which gives him a lot more angles to pass into. He has a lot of similar attributes to Toni Kroos. So for the number 10 position, or second number 8 slot there is Donny van de Beek, and he is still like a new signing because Manchester United fans haven't really seen him play consistently. Plus if they get the old clinical goal scorer in Bruno back, that's another positive. Now we move to the defense with the signing of Martinez and Malacia. With Ten Hag tactics of playing a high line have seemed to change the whole mentality of United's defense. And that's a more proactive stance, trying to be first to the ball, constantly nibbling at the attackers, and they all now seem to enjoy their defensive duties and having Martinez. He will bring balance to the defense by having a left and right-footed centre-back pairing. It will open up more passing lanes, and Martinez is arguably one of the best defenders around with the ball at his feet. Plus he is an aggressive defender which Maguire, Lindelof, and Varane isn't. So now when you look at Manchester United's team you have Martial up front who is comfortable on the ball and always wants the ball. And he is able to hold up and link the play, creating chances for himself and others. You have the two wingers in Sancho and Anthony who are comfortable on the ball and are always calling for the ball to provide creativity for the team. You also have Casemiro who is comfortable on the ball and always wants the ball and will bring security to the back four. There is Eriksen who is comfortable on the ball and is always showing for the ball who will bring his passing range to the team. Also Bruno who is always demanding the ball and brings his goal-scoring ability. United have the two fullbacks in Dalot and Malaysia who are comfortable on the ball and want the ball from their teammates, and they also bring dribbling and crossing ability. And the two centre-backs Varane and Martinez who are comfortable on the ball and complement each other. And with Ten Hag as the manager who wants to control, dictate, and retain possession. Now has a first 11 who are confident and comfortable on the ball. And all have different skill sets on and off the ball that complement each other. So Ten Hag could start to lay the foundation so Manchester United could start to play how the manager would like. Plus United will have a bench that is able to change a game with Ronaldo who is a different type of striker to Martial. One is very clinical in the box and is able to score different types of goals, and one is a more creative team player. You have Rashford with his pace and off-the-ball runs will create problems for tiring defenders. There is Fred with his tenacity and energy who will come on for Eriksen to partner Casemiro for a solid midfield base. Van de Beek can replace Bruno and he offers good ball retention, and in the final third he is more creative with his short passes, flicks and feints. And McTominay can come on if Manchester United need more aerial presence. Even though people do not rate Wan-Bissaka, if United need to see out a lead it's a positive sub to have. He is one of the best one-on-one defenders in the Premiership, and Luke Shaw who is a good defensive fullback. And Maguire can come in if United need more heading ability. The new lone goalkeeper Dubravka can replace De Gea in some games to help United play out from the back more efficiently. So it seems that United now has a bench that can change a game attacking-wise and can use the bench to see out a game to secure the points.